Yo, welcome back. Whoa, hold on. Puberty hit. Yo, welcome back to another episode of the what? Mighty Verse. Where Coach. Oh my gosh, I am rusty. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's start it over. Yo, welcome back to another episode of the what? Mighty Verse. Where culture, controversy, and bars collide. First thing first, man. What is up? What is up? What is up? I've been gone. I miss you all. Don't think that I have not been working. I've been ghost for a reason. Because I'm working on something great. I'll leave it at that. Other than that, man, I want to start off by saying, giving my prayers and respects to my condolences to Keontae. Y'all may know him by NBA Tay. He did a video that I had covered, but you know what I'm saying, he succumbed to the illness, which is unfortunate, but you know what I'm saying, we still send prayers and support to the family. So yeah, rest in peace to you, good sir. We'll continue to carry on the torch for you. So I want to go ahead and jump into the video, you know, because y'all waited long enough. I don't want a long intro or anything, but I want to talk about two people. We're about to take a major left turn, or left is actually this way. We're about to take a major left turn, right? So ever since all right, let me take a break real quick, because I didn't want to just bombard you all like that. But ever since the death of Charlie Kirk, the world has been crazy as far as racial tension. Propaganda is being spewed, pushed forward, and everything.
I believe that conservatives and Christians are the new, I don't know, let's just say that I think we're targets.
Come on, son.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
And it seems like whoever speaks out about it was just literally losing their jobs left and right.
You're fired. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? As if like freedom of speech doesn't cover black people or people that have a difference of opinion that doesn't support white nationalism. And I don't like the simple fact that they blend the two worlds between Christianity as well as religion. I mean, religion as well as politics, because you have a lot of people that are brainwashed. And I hope my thing doesn't become. I'll put it on the screen because I don't even want to say it to, you know what I'm saying, for the sake of the algorithm. But I hope that it isn't, because what I'm about to say is like, I guess like, oh my gosh, to a lot of white people, Jesus was black.
What did he say?
That can't be true! Unhandmade! Ow!
You're having that dream where you made the white people riot, weren't you?
But I was telling the truth!
How many times have I told you you better not even dream about telling white folk the truth? You understand me? Shoot. Making white people riot. You better learn how to lie like me. I'm gonna find me a white man and lie to him right now.
And I feel like it's only the simple fact that they keep it as such because it's comfortable to them. But Jesus was black. I don't see how he could be a racist and talk about Christianity when the greatest command that God gave us, if you're a Christian, is to first love and honor God. The second greatest command is to love thy neighbor as thyself.
More. Preach up.
So why? That's crazy. I'm gonna say that for another topic. That's not what I want to focus on. But I'm bringing that up specifically because there's this video that I didn't even care to cover, but the simple fact that I keep seeing on my timeline, I didn't even want to give the guy no shine or nothing. There's this rapper, and keep that in mind, quote unquote, we put that in quotes, a rapper by the name of Forgiato, whatever. I don't know. It's not even that important, I promise you all. But the message that he's portraying and pushing with another individual is literally taking on the torch of racism and pushing forward the narrative of a divide. So as you all know, it's been released that the suspect that, you know what I'm saying, was behind the quote unquote trigger of that caused the death of Charlie Kirk was someone that didn't look like me, a white man. But then you have a lot of people saying like, hey, white men fight back, as if it was us that did it.
White man fight back! White man fight back! White man fight back! White man fight back! White man fight back!
You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people that are brainwashed to the simple fact that thinking that everything is democratic or black or everything that, like, they just don't use their brain is what I'm trying to say. And I don't like it because you have propaganda and music being pushed as such as this. And I'm not even gonna put it on the screen because I don't even want you all to go to the video to support or stream his stuff at all. But just think about it as a white trolling 6ix9ine. Y'all remember how Tekashi 6ix9ine was. And that's what I get with him from this. Because in the song, if you are not up to speed by now, in the song, there's it's pretty much saying like, I couldn't even pull it up like the lyrics or nothing. Like Genius had hit it because it was horrendous. They were pretty much trying to say, hey, let's bring back lynching. Let's my granddaddy knows best, the good old days. Pretty much, well, I don't even want to say that quote, but if you know, as far as the hats and stuff, you could pretty much kind of correlate what kind of demeanor I'm talking about here. And like I said, I don't want to even dive too deep into politics. I'm speaking about this because it specifically has to do with music, right? But the thing is, like, for one, they're talking about us and our culture, black people in our culture, but yet he's dissing us and using a black art form to diss us. He's using rap, hip hop culture to be a quote unquote rapper, to hate on black people, saying that we need to hang them, we need a war, we need to incite, and it's pretty much inciting riot. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much threats. So in addition to all that I had stated, you know what I'm saying, as far as him using black culture to diss black culture, he also in the song, believe it or not, I'm sure you can believe it, he says the N-word, but he didn't use it as like in a homie term. He said like, and the nigga killed it, like, you know what I'm saying, like, as far as the Ukrainian lady, rest in peace to her again. So it's crazy. They hate us. They don't don't love to see us, but they want to be us. It's just crazy.
Preach up.
It's so crazy. You using black culture to hate on black culture, but yet you can't do it from your own culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, make that shit make sense. It's clowns, bozos. Matter of fact, Forgiato Bozo. That's his nigga name. Forgiato Bozo. That's what we call him. He want the name so bad. There you go. Forgiato Bozo. And outside of, I could tell he just wants to troll and everything. So instead of people just getting angry with it, just ignore the clown. If nobody attends the circus, then who does he have to entertain? Back to the video. Inciting riot. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much threats. Bring back sundown towns. Like, bro, why? As if we don't have people die left and right that represent. Go over there, mama. As if we don't have people that die left and right that represent our cause. People that actually stand for something and that would actually beneficial to not only our community but to other people's community. They got up out of here based off the simple fact of how they were speaking and the movement that they were preaching, and it wasn't divisive. It was more so of unity. It was of unity, and I don't like the simple fact that people just don't go and look up and read. You know what I'm saying? It seems like that side, and I hate to even have to say that side, but I would say from what is shown, because I know it's not everybody, but from what is shown, it seems that they don't believe the sky is blue. They think everything that's done their way is the right way, as if racism is approved by God. Where in the scripture does it say that? It literally says to love thy neighbor as thyself. And I'm speaking about that, right? Because in the song, he spoke about like made reference to God. And like I said, I can't find the lyrics because like Genius didn't pull it up. He didn't allow me to pull it up. But it was just saying like how like thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill, but if they do kill, we'll hang them in the effing field. So you just said you would kill a killer, but thou shalt not kill. So it's like you confusing the word, and then also the other lane that had the second verse, talking about God as well. There's going to come a time where we all become judged at the end of our life, and we're judged based upon how we live. And if you don't keep those two highest commandments, to love God and put God first, and to love thy neighbor as thyself, God don't know you.
I don't know you!
So what God are you actually referring to? In the song, right, he's talking about Austin Metcalf, the guy that lost his life at a track meet, some other incidences, and as well as like the Charlotte incident where the woman was stabbed, or you know what I'm saying, on the train. Rest in peace to that lady. But it's like, for one, that person, not the lady, but the side, the people that the radical side, I would say the radical side, well, the people that are radical on that side, I'll rephrase it that way. They cheer on ICE, immigration. Y'all already know, they cheer on ICE, and not the ones you put in your cup. They cheer on ICE because of immigration, deportation, and all this. The lady who unfortunately lost her life was a Ukrainian, a refugee, but at the same time, like, was not part of foreign government, but she was quote unquote an immigrant herself. But the simple fact that she has a white skin complexion that looked like his, now ICE is no longer in the picture. Is saying, oh, since a black man did that, a mentally ill black man at that, since he did that, then it's all of them, and we need to do this to all of that. Because notice how I'm even separating, saying like it's not the whole side, because I know everybody don't think like that, but they don't. They just literally generalize it to say, oh, every black person, every Hispanic, everybody that's not like us is literally an enemy. And it gets so dangerous when they tread the lines between politics and religion, because for one, y'all aren't following God, Yahweh. Y'all not following that. And to use black art, I reinstate, to use black art to diss us is crazy. And another thing, the song, which I'm not here to promote, it's called Good versus Evil. But yet they're trying to say that the blacks are evil. We're not the ones out here going crazy. Even when they had took on the trend of Trayvon, the Trayvon challenge, the George Floyd challenge, we're not the evil ones. We're not doing that with Charlie Kirk. You know what I'm saying? We're not even doing that with the lady that lost her life on the train, or even to Austin Metcalf, his name. We're not even doing that to that. Like, I don't see what it is with the infatuation of hating us. Good versus evil. Make it make sense. How is it that you stand on the side of good when everything you're talking about is wrong? Back to the video. But one thing I don't like is the trolling that he's doing. I mentioned he's like 6'9", right? I don't like the trolling, and I hate the simple fact I'm even giving it this much attention, but I just feel like I need to speak on it because it keeps hitting my algorithm, you know what I'm saying? So I want to set things straight. I'm coming back swinging. I'm coming back just literally speaking to you all as candidly as possible. So the energy that he gives off is trolling. In this video that's shown right here on the screen right now, you can see him walking up to young men. I'm not even gonna say YNs because that's different, but he walked up to young men, young boys, and putting a MAGA hat on them, handing out money, and pretty much like, yeah, as if everything's all good and well. Know this, he knew who to do that to. He knew who to do that to. He knew the kids weren't cognizant of what he just did. They just see the money, and they'd be like, yeah, cool. They don't necessarily have that kind of mindset to say, oh no, you trying to get one of them clicks, one of them reactions. Notice he's in Florida, right? I believe he's a Florida rapper. He didn't go there to daggone Opalot. He didn't go down there to the hood. That man looked like he came out of CVS in the suburbs, saw some black kids on the bike and was like, hey, I could take my MAGA hat and do this and troll them, and then get them on our side. And you see the little clown in the background, the other white man's like that's part of the circus. That's part of the show that he's trying to put on. They wouldn't do that to now we saying it, the YNs. They knew better. They know better. They wouldn't do that. And it's like, bruh, don't play that. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, like trying to, like, just don't use black culture to hate, bruh. And I don't like the simple fact that a lot of my people are quick to say, oh yeah, you invited to the cookout, because without doing the daggone research into his resume, they be like, oh yeah, he welcome to the cookout. He got tattoos, gives off the appearance of us, and this and the third. Probably don't. That nigga probably does. I ain't even gonna say nigga. Like that motherfucker probably does put raisins in his damn potato salad and shit. But that's neither here nor there. I just want to go ahead and speak about that because I don't like the simple fact of how that made me feel. My algorithm's been crazy, and I'm trying to do I need to do a fast from it, honestly, and just let my algorithm refresh because everything ever since then has been nothing but racial tension. I don't know how y'all's algorithm look, but everything that's been on my feed has been distasteful. So I hope you all are out there well and good and perfect health and all of that. Stay sucker free. Stay away from the suckers. And man, just live life. Put God first. Actually get to know God. If you're a Christian, if you're a Muslim, it doesn't matter. It's the connection. The connection is the source. And what I believe is Yahweh. Straight up. I stand on that. Yes, sir. But regardless, man, make sure y'all stay right up here, fast, pray, stay close to God, and I see y'all next time on the Miighty verse, man. Hopefully it won't be too long to the next time. Look for the next time. I'm ending it this time. Thank y'all. Peace out. Deuces.
When's the last time you stopped and breathed? Took the time to acknowledge earth and feel the breeze. Feel the grass between your toes and your feet. Feel the sun on your nose and your cheek. This morning a butterfly was on my shoulder, telling me to slow up. I took it as my ancestors getting closer to me. In the physical realm, I guess, telling me to just breathe and let go of stress. Cause lately I've been feeling like Superman. I bet my Uncle Emmett will understand. For my family, I got this cape on, chasing the green like Draymond. Trying to make lemonade out of life's lemons. But in the midst of doing that, feel like I lost myself. I gotta get back, one with myself.